Hello everyone and welcome. Today I will show you something very special, the PC version of BioHazard, the original Japanese PC version of Resident Evil. For you guys who don't know, when Resident Evil was firstly released, it goes by the name of BioHazard in Japan. Here in Europe and in America. In Europe it's called Resident Evil, and in America it's also called Resident Evil. This is the original PC version of Resident Evil, which was released in 1997, I think. And this is the cut UK version, as you can see. It's the UK version, and it's cut because the intro is in black and white and it lacks some other videos, I think mainly where Chris is smoking. This, on the other hand, is the original PC version, US PC version. It's also called Resident Evil because in Europe and in America it's called Resident Evil. In Japan it's called BioHazard. And the US version is completely uncut. It has the intro in color, and of course it's in English. But the only downside of these two PC ports is that they both run at a lower resolution than this here. But for this here, the main problem is you will need a PowerVR accelerator or graphics card, and those things are very hard to get. I bought a Matrox M3D from eBay, and it cost me a lot. It cost me, I think, around £40 or something like that, and I've won the auction, and it's very hard to get. You don't find PowerVR cards that easily on eBay nowadays, trust me. If you have one, and also this game is very hard to obtain. There is also an English version called Resident Evil Uncut, and it was only released in the United Kingdom, I think. And yes, the big difference between BioHazard PowerVR, the UK version, and the US version is this is completely uncut and runs at a higher resolution. I think 800 by 600, and those two run at a lower resolution, and they also run on Direct 3D. Where this runs on PowerVR. So those two are a bitch to run on Windows 7, but you can get them to run. They have some speed up issues, and first of all, there I'm running it right now on Windows 98 2nd edition. As you can see, this game was designed for Windows 95, but trust me guys, I couldn't install Windows 95 on my retro PC, because right now this is my retro PC. It has the Matrox M3D in it, and I'm running it, as you can see, BioHazard, and it's also licensed by NEC Home Electronics, where this is I think the other two it says it's by Capcom, or maybe NEC ported it, my bad. The text is slightly in English, it's in Japanese, of course, and trust me, it looks so much better than the uncut US version. So guys, so how did I get this? Well, this game is actually so rare that you can't even find a working ISO image of this on the internet. Trust me, I searched all over the place and I couldn't find it. And if someone has a link to the original Resident Evil PowerVR version, please upload it somewhere and give me the download link, because I'm so eager to play the original version, and you can see I own the Japanese original PowerVR version, and also own the other games, so there is no big deal if you are concerned that I'm a pirate or something like that. No guys, I just want to enjoy the original Resident Evil PowerVR version, because I actually have a PowerVR card, and I just want to compare it to this one, and I couldn't find any ISO image of the original Resident Evil, which was released in 1997. So I got the Japanese version, which is identical to the PowerVR Resident Evil UK version, but I would even buy it, but I can't find it. Really, it's very, very rare. This one, thanks a lot to a YouTube commentator. He's kind of like this retro guy. He's also on a forum called Zeta Fleet, I think. I will post all links in the description, and he actually sent me the link to a Japanese company who sold this, and this was actually cheap. It was like, I think, 14 to 16 pounds, and it came in 2 weeks directly from Japan. So it's really it is the original version. As you can see, here is the disc. You just pop this one into your Windows 98 machine, in this one, and you play it. Right now I made a ISO image of this one, and it's running right now on my, as you can see, the resolution is much higher, and this is actually Windows 98 running via my card, and it runs great. It looks fantastic, and it runs great. And what can I say? It's such a joy to have such a rare game in my collection. And thanks a lot to I think his name is Retro Compact Guy. Thanks a lot, mate, to giving me the link to this game where I can buy it, because honestly I'm such a big fan of this game. I played this one, I made a speed run on this. This is the US uncut version, and this is the UK cut version. I will make a thorough comparison between those two, and I will show you exactly what the difference between this and this one is. This is mainly uncut because the intro is in color and has some additional gore, I think, and this is slightly cut. This is on par with the PlayStation, version, European PlayStation version, and this one is completely uncut. For this one I made a speedrun. You can check it out. I will post the link to my speedrun of this in the comment. You can actually run it on Windows 7. It's a little bit hard to get it to run, but it's possible. You have to tweak around, same as with those. Those two are identical. If it weren't for the content which was cut in the UK version, those two are actually the same. This one, on the other hand, is completely uncut and runs at 800 by 600 frames. As you can see, it's running right now on Windows 98 on my retro machine. And absolutely, guys, you will need a PowerVR card. If you have, I will show you real quick. If you go here into my Windows 98 and go under settings, where was it? Under no, my bad. I think you can just right click on the desktop, and as you can see, I'm running a NVIDIA card. And where was it? I have to show you real quick. Here, guys, when you go up here, it says Matrox M3D, and you need this card, guys. You will need a PowerVR card to actually run this game on your vintage PC, because this is actually really hard to you can't run this on modern PCs, guys. So I will cut the video right here, and I will be back in a few seconds Okay guys, and I'm back with BioHazard PowerVR, the original Resident Evil, how can I say it, Resident Evil Japanese version, which is called of course BioHazard in Japan over there. And as I told you, you will need a PowerVR accelerator, which is very hard to obtain. If you have one, good for you. I had problems getting mine. It was very expensive. It was like £40 on eBay, and I've won the auction. And of course you will need to install an older operating system like Windows 98 2nd edition will do. And if you have the card and the system running, all you need to do is just insert the disk into your CD drive and run the game. That's how simple it works. Really guys, this game is so great. I can't recommend it much, because yeah, if you are, it's really for guys who love this game. Okay, if you are a big Resident Evil fan, go get a PlayStation and get the original, or get one of the other PC ports. From these two, I recommend the US uncut. If you find this one on eBay, be careful guys, because the discs differ. If you see this disc, this is mainly the European cut version, yes. But if you find this disc, if you find this version on eBay, it looks like this. This I also bought from eBay. I think it wasn't even that much. I think it was around £14 again. £14. It's like that. And the guy who sold it to me, he didn't even know that this was the uncut version. He said to me it's the American version, but I knew. If you come across this version and if you see this disc on eBay, there it has the US rating. This is the version to go. This is the PC version to own in direct 3D. Go for this one. Avoid this one. This one is the it's in mint conditions. This one was also I think £10. It cost me £10. And those two games are the same, except this version is cut. It has the intro in black and white and some other cuts. This one has the full gore and the full stuff in it. This is the version to get, guys, the US uncut version. Alright, and now okay, let's have a look inside the BioHazard case. Looks like this, guys. Here's the back. It's completely in Japanese. I'm having running right now in the background. Let's have a look inside. This is the disc. You just put it into your PC. It comes with this thing here. I don't really know what this is. And here is the manual, guys. It's completely in Japanese, of course. And there it says it's actually a pretty thick manual. And very detailed, but it's all in Japanese of course, and I can't speak this language. Some of it is in English, I see. But guys, the main problem with this game is, as I mentioned before, you will need a PowerVR accelerator which runs on PCI slot, on a PCI slot. And you will need a retro machine. You can't just run this one on Windows 7 or on a modern PC. You will absolutely need a retro PC. And I specifically built one retro machine for this game. This is how much I love this game. I built my PC mainly to be able to play this fantastic game. And it was a real payoff, because I have my vintage PC up and running. I also ran some other great games on it, older games like Breath of Fire 4, Resident Evil 2, and other older games, Dino Crisis. And as you can see, I have my retro machine up and running. Maybe I will show you the cutscene in color. New game. Well, the menu is slightly in English, and as you can see, if you select Chris, it says hard mode, and if you select Jill, it says easy mode. Don't worry, I will show you some HD footage at the end of this video for this game. And just select yes, and it will start up. And also look how it runs in 800 by 600 resolution. And as you can see, the text is of course in Japanese, but the intro is in color. So this is actually really the uncut version of it. Same goes for the US version, but the US version runs at the lower resolution, of course. And this is still a very scary game. I got some jump scares from it. It really is gory and scary. I will skip it, and we will just start in the mansion. And it looks so much better than the direct 3D version. It really looks so much better, and it runs better than the direct 3D version as well. So there you have it, guys. The very rare to obtain. You can't buy this in Europe. If someone out there has the original Resident Evil PowerVR UK version, please send me a link or send me a PM. I will gladly also help you out with an ISO image of this. If you have a PowerVR card and want to play it, I won't hold back. I will help you guys out. Also, if you want any advice on how to run this game on an older machine, ask me any kinds of questions, because I told you one of the main reasons I built a vintage PC was to actually run this fantastic game on a higher resolution, and it works great. There, I'm in the dining room right now. I can't control so well because with one camera I have to. This is a very scary game, guys. I will go here into this door. Alright. And I think here I come across the very first zombie. And this was also cut in the... This scene here was also cut in the European version. See? Scary stuff, guys. Let's run away. Or no, let's just die right here. So the zombie bites my neck a few times, and now I think Chris is pretty resistant. 4 bites to his neck and he's still... now I'm dead. And when you die, the zombie will still munch on your bones. This is also in the uncut version. I think in the cut version it just ends with you being dead. You died. Okay, guys, so that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my video. Big thanks goes to Compact Retro Guy. Please check out his channel. He was very helpful with me. He helped me a lot to get. He helped me to actually get this game and to run it on my PC. So big thanks goes to him. Subscribe to his channel, and yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was my demonstration or unboxing for BioHazard PowerVR version. Thank you very much for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
You haven't found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here! Run for that house!
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. BioHazard.
I don't know what happened.
Barry! Where's Barry?
Well, I'm sorry, but he's probably...
No. What is that?
I'll go and check.
Okay, Jill and I will stay in the hall in case of an emergency.
Chris, take care.
Wesker? Jill? What happened to Jill and Wesker?
What? Oh! Oh no! Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
You must be from the Bravo team.
Yes, I'm Rebecca Chambers. I'm a newcomer. I just joined the Stars Bravo team last month. Well, I'm really sorry. Are you all right?
Yes. I'm Chris Redfield from the Alpha team. Are you the only person here from the Bravo team?
Well, because the helicopter made a forced landing, I just ran into this house anyway, but
I see. There's nothing else you could have done anyway. It's good you're here.
Yes, sir. But it's strange. I serviced the helicopter recently, but something went wrong with the engine. It was such a short flight. What should I do now? If you go out to search for the other members, how about letting me come with you?
It's pretty dangerous outside. Let me take care of it.
I understand. For now, I'll wait here. Since there are a lot of chemicals in this room and they might be useful, well, I'll look over the chemicals. It's me, Chris.
Is that you, Rebecca?
Ah, it's the Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play? What is that?
My interpretation is off a little. Chris, may I practice for a while?
See? Just relax and play.
All right.
Bye.